I favorited a video called uh, Obama's birth certificate. It's on my channel there. It should be at the top of my favorites. But when I talk about this, I'm gonna be trying to get. It's a good idea to just watch this video. Um, there's 2 points that I try to bring out on this, and I'm not trying to say that Obama's birth certificate is a fake, but I'm trying to use this story to relate to you why I think what I think the Bible was written for. And there are two things in this video. And what the first one is the guy says that he does this for a living. He uses programs, and he knows how to use them, and so he can show you that there are different layers on that birth certificate and why it's a fake. And the second thing is then he says whoever made that, it's about 7 minutes and 30 seconds. He says the guy who made that forgery is either a complete idiot or a pure genius, and exposing Obama. Okay, so now I want you to imagine when you look at the United States right now, there is a group in there that is trying to destroy it, and you can say that no, they're just idiots or whatever. No, they're putting us in debt and they're destroying the nation. They did it, this same group, in my opinion, did it to Rome. The Roman Empire fell. The Egyptians fell, and all these different empires fell. And if it's this type of group that keeps doing that, if they were around since the beginning, since the nations were, since I think that this group was, and there were probably people in history that were trying to expose this group. And this group, what they do is they lie and lie and lie to get into power. They never can build the nation, but they can get in there and ruin it and get rich and destroy it. And they lie to get in there. They lie and they steal and they buy votes, or whatever they got to do. And that's how they got into this one. And so when we learn history, we learn it from our schools. And who do you think is in charge of the schools? This same group that they teaches the history. They're the same ones. It's like a secret society. But so imagine if it's back 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, you're wanting to expose these guys, and they find out that you wrote something about them and gave it to somebody else. Well, they'll find whatever you wrote and burn it, and then they'll kill you. So now they want to now when you go to look at Obama's birth certificate here, he probably doesn't know the guy who made the fake for him, and so he's trusting somebody else to do the work for him. And so that guy says, he needs me to write something for him. I'm gonna make it so that he can be exposed as a fake. Okay, so say this group back a couple thousand years ago, they want a mind control technique. They want to make a religion. Okay, well, I need to write this for these guys. So this group gets together, and one of the first rules they use, and it says it right there in Genesis, is that the word Babel meant confusion in Hebrew, but in Akkadian the word Babel meant the gate of God. So right away they're saying that this book, one of the rules that they made when they wrote this book was to make it confusing. And there are other places where it says that those who are not on the inside, and that's what esoterics is, those people who aren't in the inside are just going to read it on the surface and think, this book's about a talking ass. It's not about a talking ass. You're an idiot if you think that. Whether you're a Christian or an atheist, you're an idiot if you think that the book is about a talking ass. And if you can look at the book Animal Farm as a good example. George Orwell wrote a book, and there's talking animals in it. Is that what the book is about? Not at all. The book is about, there's symbols in there. There's symbols and there's allegory, and that's the level that the Bible was written on. So if you think that that it's all that the whole book is written in on one level, then you're sadly mistaken. You're not able to see the underlying truth of it. And I call the group the Masons because I don't have a better word for it. I don't know the history of it, but if it's a secret society, then we probably aren't going to know the name of them anyway. But I think that the Masons come from this group, and they the Masonic symbol for equality is the level, and anybody that looks at these guys knows that they use symbolism, and the same symbolism is used in the Bible. The Bible is not, that word Bible also has the same three Hebrew letters in it, Beth, Lamed, and the same as Babel. So the book is already telling you that they're trying to give you a message, and if you're too blind to see that or too closed-minded to even attempt, then I don't even know what the point is to talk to you for, because you already can't open your mind. So you're a victim of it already. You're their victim. You're already where they want you. Believing whatever lies they tell you is where you're at.